Thanks so much for your interest in authentic relating and how it might be of service to your business team. I'm Laureli Shimayo, and this is
David Betz-Zall. Authentic relating is an attempt to be really in the moment, right now, to be in touch with your physical sensations, your emotional feelings, your mental thoughts and stories and judgments, while also being able to pay attention to the person who's right there with you right now, and also the dynamics between you. Lorelai?
so authentic relating can benefit your team in so many different ways. Communication tools, things like helping people be aware of their feelings, feeling more comfortable sharing their feelings with each other, learning how to listen and really hear each other, being authentic, taking down masks, speaking with ownership language. What I really want is blah, 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 blah. Being with differences and conflict. And then also having increased connection with each other, having more awareness of each other, feeling more compassion, all kinds of things. David.
In order to make this happen, we create agreements at the beginning of our authentic relating sessions. And these agreements they're based around the idea of honoring yourself and honoring the other people who are there, um, within the interest of both of making a safe enough space so that you can lean into whatever edges you want to lean into for the purposes of personal growth and more self-knowledge, learning more about other people and how people see you. Once we get done with the agreements, we go into games. Lorelai?
So an example of a game is make a shape. That's a playful game. Someone makes a shape and other people copy, and someone else makes a shape and copy, and it just kind of devolves into this goofiness.
Another sort of game that we do are connection games, such as empathy. In empathy, participants go into breakout rooms and one participant shares something that is alive for them, something that they're emotionally connected with right now. And then their partner uh, reflects what they heard and has a chance to ask a question. And then the original sharer gets a chance to add to contextualize, or to say more about whatever it was they were talking about. And this can lead to some incredible connection.
So another one is choose your own adventure. It's a way to explore together collaboratively. One person shares something that's alive for them, that's happening in their life that they feel connected to, and two people listening each share which thread has their attention, and the person chooses where they go further, and they choose another thread and they go further. So they have a chance to really learn what's happening for each other, what's relevant, and the person sharing the story goes on a different pathway than they often would in what they share about. And they also get a chance to share impact with each other. And the group goes around and they all do this, hearing each other.
We also have group awareness games such as the scenes. In the scenes, it's played in the whole group, and people are encouraged to note how things seem to them right now in the moment. And this leads to people paying attention to what's happening in the group, the energy of the different people, what might be going on with a specific person, or the dynamics that are currently occurring. Caroline?
Very simply, there are also various growth games like projections. What projections am I making? What projections do I feel scared other people are making of me? And a chance to really check that out.
We also have boundary pushing games such as Interrupt, where people who have trouble interrupting are able to get practice both interrupting, feeling what that's like, seeing what ideas come up for them around interrupting, and they also get to have practice being interrupted, seeing what they want to do in the moment, how they want to react, how they actually feel about it.
Then there are deepening games that involve some risk, and these can be set up to be around work topics or not work topics, whatever is going to feel safe for the group. An example of this is hot seat, where someone volunteers to be in the middle in the hot seat. They choose how hot they want to get, mild, medium, or spicy, and people ask them questions, maybe to make them hot, but questions they really want to know the answer to. And the person gets to choose what's honoring of them and how much they share. It's a way we get to know things about each other that we didn't plan ahead.
Finally, we also play appreciation games, such as work of art. In work of art, you're paired off into breakout rooms, and each of you at a time is the artist, and the other one is the art. And it's the artist's job to take whatever art tools they want to and bring out their amazing work of art, often while talking through it, but like noting the swirls in someone's faces, noting the way the emotion that comes across in someone's expression, and then incorporating that somehow into the artwork they're creating.
So all kinds of games that can be played as pairs, small groups, the whole group together. It's all different kinds of dynamics, and we mix it all up.
We've gotten some really amazing feedback about the deep dive. Someone said a couple of weeks ago that it was the most connected that they have ever felt on Zoom.
So another one, someone shared they feel more willingness to be curious about what's going on with someone, even when they're triggered.
And finally, someone said just last week that that these games have given them. They gave me more insight into myself, more able to see how someone else sees me. That's valuable.
We've had people play these games fairly consistently over several years. We've been doing deeper dives with closed groups with people, and people make amazing transformation. Took 2 hours and incredibly impactful, and it can be great to do as a series as well. If you're interested in connecting with us to do authentic relating activities with your group, with your team, all of our contact info is below. Something else you want to share?
Yeah, I'm grateful for you for coming and for watching this video and considering authentic relating.
I was just
It's
thinking, how about if we
incredible.
share a little bit about ourselves, kind of our histories and that led us here and our backgrounds?
Okay. As I said, I'm David Betz-Zall. I was a preschool teacher for a long time, and I enjoyed the play and the spontaneity and the in the momentedness that my students displayed. And while I've moved on to working primarily with kids with autism, um, I found that there's so much learning to be had through play that I, that's why I facilitate authentic relating. It's been an incredible. It's led me through incredible growth and self-knowledge, and I have developed so many skills.
And
Laureli.
Laureli Shimayo, I'm a coach now, and I grew up in a family that no emotions, nothing like that allowed. And I had to completely learn this all as an adult. And it became my career working with other people. So some of the tools I use are body psychology. So authentic relating helps keep me on the edge, so like surfing the wave of what's true in the moment. It helps me share in a way that is more vulnerable and connecting, and teaches people skills in a direct way by doing it with them in the moment. I love it. I love the impact it has on other people. So we're both really excited to be able to share this with you. Reach out to us, ask us any questions, and we'd love to put together a proposal that works for you and your team.
Awesome. Bye.
Thanks so much. Thanks for playing, David. Enjoy working with
Thank
you
you,
so much.
Lorelei. Me too.